Buenas noches. Well, it's nighttime for me. So this video is if you're not in class today. I know it looks a little different. I'm doing it on my computer, so hopefully this works. But we need to do that because you need to be able to see my computer screen because this is just like your calculator. So if you look, right here is the calculator screen, and over here is the calculator itself. So you can see everything I press, and you'll see what happens when I press it. So as always, start by going home. So click on the home button. And just like it says here on your notes, so you should have this page, we're going to select new document. So I'm going to go to the right and select new document. And wants us to save or not? No, we don't want to save. Then it says select add lists and spreadsheet. So we're going to go down, click lists and spreadsheet. Tells us we need an X in the A box, meaning we need to go up to the box labeled A, so this box right here, and type the letter X. Then in the B box, we need the letter Y, but you'll notice you can't go directly there. You can't just click right. So click down, right, up, and we're going to put Y in our B box. Then it says fill in the table with your XY points. So I'm going to use these points in our example for my XY points. So go down, down, and to the left. And I like to first put in all my X's, which is that top list. So here's all my X's. 10, 16, y'all get the idea. Okay, and after your last one, you hit enter. Go over to the right. I'm going to go back to the top and put in my Y values and make sure they line up. So I should have 19 goes with my 10. And with 16, we have 30. And keep on entering them. All right, then make sure, this is really important, hit enter after you've entered your last number. So hit enter, so that way you have a blank spot is where your cursor is. Then it says we need to hit menu, then statistics. So here's our menu button. Want to go down to choose statistics. Then it says to click stat calculations, then quadratic regression. So, oops, I accidentally changed it. So back, oops, back, I messed up. Okay, down to statistics, then right. We want stat calculations, so right again. Then go down to quadratic regression and click on that. Where it says X list, it says we need the letter X. And then I like to hit tab to go to the next spot. Where it says Y list, we need the letter Y. And then you can click OK, or I'm not a big fan of this touchpad, so I just click tab over and over again, over and over and over, and until OK is highlighted, and then I click. Okay, so now we need to write our equation. But if you notice, we just have C and R squared and all this stuff. Like, we're missing the important part of our equation. That's because we're on line 5. So we need to go up. So click up until you can see everything. Okay, now we have A, B, and C, which is what we need. So our quadratic equation looks like this. We have y equals, and remember, quadratic equations are ax squared plus bx plus c. So our a is about 0.07 x squared. So 0.07 x squared plus b, our b is negative 0.33, so negative 0.33 x plus c, which is about 15.45. So plus 15.45. So let me zoom in so you can see this a little better. Here's our equation. 0.07x squared minus 0.33x plus 15.45. So A, B, C. Now we want to know the braking distance of a vehicle going 48 miles per hour. So remember, x is our speed and y is our distance. So really it's just saying plug in 48 for x. So we need to go back to our calculator. This time we need a calculator and not a spreadsheet. So you could go home and do a new document, or here's a little trick. You can just do Control Doc, and that'll add a page. And yes, we want a calculator. Okay, so we're just going to use this equation. So we need to start with 0.07. And instead of x, anywhere we see x, we want 48. Make sure to use parentheses. So parentheses, 48, close your parentheses. That's squared. Okay, minus 0.33, parentheses, 48, plus 15.45. All right, so again, all I did was I took this equation right here. Anywhere I saw x, I put in 48 and just hit enter. So we got about 160.89 miles per hour. Oops, 160.89. All right, we're going to stop there. C is a little complicated. If you want help with C, just ask. But really, A and B are the most important.